What's going on YouTube? It's Aaron here. And if you have no idea who I am, that makes sense because this is actually my first YouTube video. So, a little bit about myself. Born and raised in New Jersey and came to school in Massachusetts. Then, while I was at Massachusetts, I learned actually about Facebook marketing and messenger bots. So, I did my research, went on, took a couple online classes, learned how to do messenger bots, learned how to do Facebook ads, got a couple clients of my own to do some Facebook ads and messenger bots with, which is pretty nice. And then I also use Facebook ads to get clients of my own. And so I'm very well familiar with the system, and I just want to share my knowledge with you guys, share some of the things that I've learned, and can pass them down to you. And in this video, you may have noticed if you use Facebook ads a lot that the Facebook ads manager has changed quite a bit. And I just want to go over the differences between the ads manager now and the new features, and then the one key feature that can really help you understand your ads a lot better and can also tell you why your ads are going up or why your ads are actually getting cheaper. So stick to the end in order to find that out. And like laugh, I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe Facebook did this, and oh god, it was amazing. And if you like this content, like and subscribe this video and comment below if I miss any changes that you see that I actually didn't see, because I'm sure I even though I looked through it, I didn't see everything. And yeah, so just comment below if I missed anything, and let's get started. So pretty much the Facebook Ads Manager now looks like this, as you can see. These are the ads that I've run for myself to get some more clients. So I'm allowed to show them. As you can see, real estate clients, and I didn't run this ad for too long. Um, but overall, so let's see, what do we have? How did the campaign manager change? That's what you guys are here for. So pretty much instead of the campaign ad set and ad level being up here, it's now onto the side here. And if you really want to switch back to the old way, you can switch back to the previous version if you really just like the old way. But it's only temporary. As you can see, you'll only be able to do it until July 30th. So 7 days after this video is being made, you can switch it. So probably by the time a lot of you are seeing this video, you won't be able to see it. So overall, you have the campaigns, ad set, and ads level. But if you're a beginner or you have no idea what I'm talking about, you might be wondering, what is campaigns, ad sets, and ads? Well, it's campaign. No, it's not running for the president campaign. Sorry. I made a little schematic explaining all of it. So pretty much your campaign is your marketing objective. So this pretty much tells you what you're trying, tells Facebook what you're trying to do. So are you trying to get more leads to your website? Are you trying to get more messages? Are you trying to get more sales for your e-commerce store? This is where you choose it in the campaign level. Many advertisers describe these as levels, so that's how I'll describe them. And then as you go down a level, with a campaign, you can have multiple ad sets. So an ad set is your targeting. If you want to target women age 30 or men age 50, get anything under the sea, because Facebook has so much information and so much data about everyone that it's just insane how well we can target. And one tip I would give you guys is definitely explore the targeting area. Use it, like type in use the suggestions that Facebook gives you for targeting, because especially if you're in an area with a small population, the more targeting parameters you put, the better sometimes. So you could put the age, demographic, gender, and you also set your budget here if you want to spend $5, $10, $1,000 a day. And you can also place your placement here as well. So if you want to do Facebook on the newsfeed, which is the most common one, Instagram, Instagram stories, Instagram posts, you name it. And then from the ad set level, you go down one more. So you can have multiple ad sets in a campaign, and then you can have multiple ads for an ad set. So this is the ad is what people actually see. So what does that mean? So that means this is where people are going to see your creative, your copy, and this is where you're going to insert your link to where people want to go, or where people are going to click to send you a message. And that is everything you need to know about the ads manager. I mean, about the ad levels. And this is pretty much the main basis of Facebook. If you don't understand this, I'm just sorry. You just can't run ads. But if you do understand it, and it's pretty simple and self-explanatory to understand, um, then you understand ads. Just comment below. Comment below if you have any more questions or want me to go into full deep dive, swimming in like that about these ad campaigns, because I'd be excited and very happy to tell you guys about it. So, okay, so now let's get into the new features that I've seen with this new ads manager, which I think is really cool. So, first thing is let's go and create an ad, because some of the here, these are the different marketing objectives I was talking about. I'll probably make a video going in detail about when and how to use each objective and what type of ad you should do for each objective and how much money you should budget for depending on which type of your objective. So, for example, for conversions, you might want to have a little bit more money than usual because they're more expensive, because these are people that Facebook knows are going to actually take action. And one new feature here is now you can have a special ad category. So if you create an ad in a special ad category, it's related to credit, employment, or housing purposes. So if you're a real estate agent, this is possibly something you might want to look at. But for the most part, you don't really have to worry about it. So this is another new feature. So that's feature number 1. So I have 2 more new features to show you guys. So let's just go on to traffic and continue. Yeah, we'll just call it. Never name your campaign name just traffic. Just fun fact. You will not know what it is. Trust me, I've done it before and I've regretted it sorrowfully. So here in the traffic, I'm not going to go through all this. I can make a video in the future that goes deep dive into how all of this works and how all of it, what you do for all of it. Sorry, just checking something. And yeah. So the new feature can be seen right here. So if you haven't noticed, there's now a cost control. So now you can tell Facebook, let's say I want to do $20 a day. I want to say the average cost I want per link click is $3 for the most part. So now Facebook is going to try to optimize, is going to try to find people and get your average cost per click to be $3 average. So that means one might be $6 and then the other might be $2, $6. The other one might be $2 and whatever. And then if you average it, I mean that's $4, but you get the idea. This is an average cost, not you might be paying more, you might be paying less, but on average, this is what Facebook is gonna try to do. So that's a really cool feature. And then the next cool feature I want to tell you guys about is on the ad level. What could be on the ad level? When this loads, hope you enjoy my dancing. As you can see here, you can set up all this stuff. And again, I can make a video going in detail what you need to do to get highly converting, highly profitable ads that people want to engage with. So the new feature here is that now Facebook made it a lot easier to see how your different placements look. So now you can just go mobile feed, and then if you want to see what it looks like in suggested video, it's an easy click. It used to be before you had to hit a drop down and scroll and yada yada yada. Now it's like easy. Facebook made it a lot more user friendly and a lot more easier. So let me just show you an example of what it's like, how much easier it is to now make ads because of it. So I'm just gonna insert a random stock image that using, like this one, he has the power, has the light. So once this loads, my computer's gonna load it, and I'm just gonna put my primary text. That's gonna be ya to the da. So okay, that's not that format's not supported. So yeah, now you can see, okay, so this is what it looks like in the newsfeed. And then you can quickly go, this is what it looks like in the desktop newsfeed, which is really important because mobile, even though most people use mobile newsfeed, a lot of people use desktop newsfeed as well. Then you can just click next, see what's like instant articles. You can even do it with these arrows, and it's just, oh, so much better. So much easier to do it. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you. So that's the other new feature. And now for the moment you guys been waiting for, this really, really cool, unique feature. I saved it to the end. And if you made it to this point, leave a thumbs up. So now you're going to be the one, since you're patient enough to learn about this awesome new feature. And it can really help you, and it can really help you understand your ads better. And if you're a experienced Facebook marketer, you're going to see the huge value in this. So while it's loading, I'll give you a sneak peek of what it is. So you may have been running ads one day, and then on like a Monday night, let's say, you're running an ad to your target audience, and it's all of a sudden your ad cost has gone up. It went through the roof for one day. You're like, what the heck? What the heck? Like, what's wrong? Like, why is Facebook charging me more? Like, oh, it must be the algorithm changes and stuff like that. And then the next day, your ad cost might remain the same. And then all of a sudden, you're like, okay, Facebook's back to normal. Then one day might be even lower. It's like, wow, I guess my ad's really that good. So if you don't know already, your Facebook displays whichever ad because it wins an auction, something called an auction. So a Facebook auction is pretty much if you have the most total value, not the most money, that doesn't really matter. It's the most total value. I mean, money does go into play with it, but let me finish. So your total value is pretty much your ad account history plus your whatever your budget is multiplied by your relevance. So pretty much how good your ad is or how good Facebook is going to think your ad is. So if you win that auction, you get that impression. Some people are going to look at your people are going to be able to see your ad for the most part, right? But people never really knew this auction. Everyone was like, "Oh, this auction's mysterious." Like, "Oh, like I don't know like what to do. Like I don't know how to, do what I want to do with Facebook for them. Like I don't know how to win the auction. I don't know like the auction parameters and the auction algorithms." So now, oh my God, this is so exciting. So let me pick one of my random ad sets that I've done. Let's choose this one. So now, as you can see, if you go over to your ad set level, where you do your targeting, your budgeting, etc., and then you go on here, this is new thing called inspect. So click on inspect, and now Facebook will literally tell you, will look at your ad. They're going to literally inspect Detective Facebook right here. They're going to look at your ad and tell you how you're doing and why your ad cost is going high and low based on the auction. So sometimes it takes a while to load, so all I do is just hit refresh. And then once you do that, once you hit refresh, so it finally loaded on my computer. So here it is. So pretty much this first area is just pretty much how your cost has changed. Facebook always showed that. So as you can see, it was pretty high before, but then it went down as I continued running the ad. And now the auction competition. So now let's look at what does Facebook say? This chart uses a percentage to track the auction competition. For example, a data point of 5% means that competition for that day is 5% higher than average for your selected time period. As a reference, a data point of around 20 is high and negative 20 is low. Data points between negative 20 and 20 should be considered stable. So how does this help you? So now this will help you determine if the rising or lowered cost of your ad is actually because of your ad, or is it because the auction that you were in had lower competition or higher competition? So think of it. If you had higher competition one day, it's going to cost more money since there's more competition or more value in Facebook's terms to actually win that auction. And then for the most part, you increase the value by Facebook putting more money into it, so an automatic bid. So Facebook will automatically bid the lowest amount for you to win that auction. But now you can understand why the value of why your ads might be getting more expensive, because for that time being, your ad account history and your ad history and your relevance score is the same. And if the competition is higher, that means the only thing that Facebook can increase to make sure you win that auction is the amount of money that you put in. So this can explain the rising cost. So like for here, I didn't run it for too long, but I just want to show you guys for this ad. And this is, but once I run ads for a lot longer, I'm definitely gonna go into this again. I'll make another video about it specifically on this tool, which is I think is super awesome. So as you can see, if your ad costs were low while the auction costs were high, that means your ad is really, really, really good. But however, if your ad cost was still high and the auction was low, you have to look at your ad. And if the auction cost went up and the cost of your ads went up, that has really nothing to do with your ad. Let me repeat that. If the auction costs go up and your ad costs go up, that has nothing to do with your ad. That's just because the auction competition was higher, so it just costs more, meaning that you had to have more overall value at the time. So that which means you might have to pay more. But if it's inverse, that can tell you a lot of information. So again, you can see here the audience saturation. This is another thing. This is just pretty much a more in-depth look about frequency. So frequency is just how many times the average person has seen your ad. So 1.25 people is the seek frequency. So that means many people saw my ad for the first time, and then only a couple people saw it more than once for the most part. And also with this chart area here, this is the learning phase, and then anything that's not in stripes is not the learning phase. So yes, so this is the 3 key new features that I wanted to tell you guys about that can really help you make ads more efficiently, more easily, and now you can understand your ads better. Again, if you like this video, if you like this type of content, leave a like and a subscribe. I plan to upload videos 3 times a week, and it's going to be content about making money online, Facebook advertising, and messenger bots. Just mostly Facebook advertising and messenger bots. But I have a cool video about making money online by just asking questions. So stay tuned for that. Hit the subscribe button, hit the post notification bell so you can be the first person to know. And yeah, if you found value in this video, definitely leave a like. And I'll see you guys soon. Catch you later.